Right, so today we're gonna have a look at the Heybike EC-1 model. A different kind of e-bike than what I've normally been reviewing lately. This is more like a sort of racer sort of bike. What I like about it, it just doesn't look like an e-bike. It looks like a sort of racer with the battery hidden in the frame. Looks pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna go out and look for a couple of photos to take on the roads and see how this bike performs. I'll put the specs up for it now. Today I'm out on the Heybike EC-1 electric bike. This is a bit different from the others I've been riding. This is more like a mountain bike, racer sort of bike, very light. And what I thought this would be useful for is, you know, when you go on some bike tracks and you come to a gate. Now with the other bikes, they'd have been too heavy to lift over the gate. So if somebody's looking for a more lightweight e-bike, I think this would be the best option for them types of situation. Now I'm going to be eager to see what this seat's going to be like, because I'm really thinking I'm going to have an arse ache after this. Yeah, I was probably thinking, oh, I'm going to get an arse ache after this thin seat, thinking it's not going to be as comfortable as the other ones, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, we're out on this bike again, hopefully looking for some photographs along this journey, but we're just going to test this Heybike EC-1, see how it rides. So far it's pretty good. The tyres on this are a lot thinner than the fat tyres, so seems to be going up the hills pretty good as well. I'm on the 6th gear on the 3rd speed, and this has a 250 watt motor, so it's perfectly legal. Yeah, but I think you can change the speeds on this if you want to be a bit naughty. You can change them. So I've just pulled over here on the side of the road because this image over here caught my eye. Now you've got all this sort of really lush sort of, I don't know what it is, growing on the floor here. It's not grass, it's something else, I'm not sure what it is, but it's really lush green. And every time, what I'm trying to do is wait for the light from the sun just to really make it pop. And I've got a tree right ahead of me over there, trying to single it out from the other tree and trying to get an image from that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hold on, wait, and just wait for a bit of light just to light it up in the foreground here, and yeah, that'd be a nice image. So yeah, I think, judging by this saddle, oh, what happened there? It's going to give me arse ache. So I think I'd have preferred a different type of saddle on it for longer rides. But we'll see how it goes. Feel the bumps on this seat. There's no suspension on this at all. It's more like a racer, to be honest with you. Brakes are good on this. They are hydraulic brakes, so yeah, they feel really good. Ooh, I can feel the bumps because there's no suspension on this at all, and because I got a big fat ass, I certainly feel the bumps, and this seat's a bit on the small side for me, I think. Yeah, this bike's built more like a racer, to be honest with you. And I think if you're used to riding them sort of bikes, you know, the racers, and you want an electric bike and you do photography, then I think this will be okay for you, because it does have a rack on it as well where you can carry your photography bag. But to be honest with you, for me, being 6'1", a bit on the heavy side, yeah, I think it's a bit of an uncomfortable ride for me. I'd probably have to change the seat, and the handlebars are a bit on the low side, I think. So yeah, I'm on the back road, load of potholes, feeling it for sure. But other than that, you know, it's more like a city road bike, really, not really off-road sort of worthy, to be honest with you. It's a good bike, it feels solid, it feels like it's built well. No welds on the frame at all, it's all built in one. Definitely feels good quality. Hydraulic brakes are good. I think the tyres are sort of puncture resistant. Yeah, it's a nice bike for people who like these type of bikes, racers. For me, I just find that I'm a bit too much on the big side, and I'll probably have to change the seat on this, but it rides really well. Over here now in this field, I think this has caught my eye. I just love this big tree that's in front of me here. You've got this long wall reaching out on the side of the frame, and this sort of tree just tucks over the tree that's in the center there. My lens is 20mm, so I'm a bit tight at 20mm, but I think it'll be alright. All I'm waiting for now is just a bit of light to come from behind the clouds and hit the center there or something, just to give it some pop. So it's just a waiting game, really. There's a lot of clouds, so it's about just waiting for the waiting for the sun to come out when it wants to. But I think, yeah, I think that'd make a nice shot. Yeah, so my thoughts on the Heybike EC-1. Really good bike, built very well, good brakes, love the bodywork, no welds on it, definitely built very well. For me personally, I'll have to change the seat, find it very uncomfortable. If you're riding off-road a lot, there's no suspension, and it's not going to be good for that. But if you're a kind of person who likes to ride these type of bikes, the racers and all that, and you're not going to do a lot of off-road on it, I think this could be the perfect bike, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's a good bike, rides well, built well. I like it, except for the seat. So So there you go, that's a quick look and a test run on the Heybike EC-1. As an electric bike, it was pretty good, quite fast. The only issue I had for myself was obviously the seat. I found the seat very uncomfortable. It was alright for short rides. Wasps. Yeah, it was alright for short rides, but I'd have to change the seat for something more comfortable for longer rides, personally. I think if you're into sort of this type of bike, you know, races, I think this would be fantastic for you if you like that. Also has a bike rack so you can carry the photography gear. So yeah, I think the bike is constructed very well. The gear system, hydraulic gear system, works very well, and yeah, it just feels well built and quality, shall I say. So yeah, that's the Heybike E3. Like, I'm trying to do these reviews every week now while I can, and I'm trying to go and test different type of bikes just to see really which one is the best bike, practical bike for being able to go out, stick it in your car, different terrains, and suitability really. As for this, if you're looking for something a light frame, you can take this on treks with you. You can just lift it over a fence gate, anything like that. There's no problem with the weight. So there you go, the Heybike EC-1. I'll see you next time. Bye.